Sorry for my absence. I had to put my 17-year-old dog down. These past few weeks have been so weird and sad. And hopefully I can make it through this without crying, because I'm not gonna be crying on the internet. I'm sorry. I can't. If I feel myself tearing up, I will pause. I was just giving I'm so sorry, hold on. I was just giving myself time to process this whole thing, but it still doesn't feel real. Like it doesn't feel like it happened. I've been getting better day by day, and I really don't have anything else eventful to talk about besides this. So why not? I think my dog deserves her own episode. I had a 17-year-old dog named Lola. She was a Maltese poodle mix, and I got her when I was 6 years old. My mother brought her home. But yeah, she was really bougie. She hated tap water. She would I Whatever water I drank, she drank. I gave her the water from my cup, my bottle. I don't care. Like, you're literally my daughter. Yeah, she's clingy when she was cling. It's so weird talking about her in past tense. She was clingy when she wanted to be, but she liked being by herself. She was kind of like a cat, but I would still be up in her face and bothering her. I don't care. You're my daughter. And she also hated wearing bows. Especially after haircuts, because groomers would like put those on her and she would end up like trying to like scratch it off or shake it off. And I say this endearingly. Her breath stunk and she still had that puppy Frito smell. That's why I'm keeping her bed. I sniff it and it still smells like her. It still has like, she liked to beg for food. She used to fuck chips up. But I stopped giving them to her because she would cough those up. So I'm like, you can't have those no more. Sorry. But yeah, she loved men. She loved her a man. I'm not talking about a male dog. Like, I'm talking about like human men. Like, she just gravitated towards them for some reason. She would always follow them. She hated being cradled. I did that shit anyway. You know why? She was my daughter. And also, she loved to sunbathe. She outlived our first family dog, which was a boxer. She lived in like 6 houses with us. She was alive for 3 of my graduations, the divorce of my parents. She was there for the birth of my 2 nieces. She just witnessed multiple phases of my life. With her age, issues started to arise and progress, and she was starting to have bladder issues. She was going deaf. She could only hear snaps and claps and responded to vibrations. She was going blind. She had cataracts. She was bumping into walls and shit. She had hip and leg issues. Her legs would give out, and our house has stairs, so there would be times where she missed a step and she would like tumble a little bit. Yeah, her quality of life was diminishing, and she was in pain and suffering more than we probably thought. My father broke the news to me about like having to, I don't like to say putting down, having to let her go. This was like a Saturday after I had gotten off of work. And he didn't break the news in a way that I wanted to hear, but like, how else could you do it? Like, I can't, like, how else are you supposed to say it? But like, how you gonna break the news and tell me if I'm okay afterwards? I'm not okay. Like, this day snuck up on me. Like, I knew this day would come, but it snuck up on me. I was just blinded by other things in life. I also had to remember to give him grace as well, because he helped raise this dog throughout her 17 years. And fun fact, when my parents were getting divorced, he was the one who like took care of her, because my mom wanted to give her away for some reason. Why would you get the dog if you wanted to give her away? Like, we didn't even have her for that long, that much time before they divorced. When the fuck did they divorce? I think they divorced the next year. And she wanted to give the damn dog away. Mind you, you got the damn dog. I don't know why. He helped take care of her, and during that time, she got attached to him, and she was still attached to him. She would follow him. Like, bitch, I chose you from your litter. I don't know why you're not clingy with me, but okay. The next day at work, I was just like mentally off. Like, I was just like, I just got the news that I have to put my dog to sleep. The time clock is literally ticking. So I ended up telling my manager I broke down and I got an extra day off, because I'm not going to be in people's faces after I put her to sleep. I'm sorry. I'm not in the mood. Like, I need some time to grieve. I told my dad to we could do Thursday, but we ended up putting her to sleep on Friday because I needed that extra day. My last day with her was not going to be after I came home from work. Like that, if that makes sense. Like I needed a full 24 hours with her. So she got to live an extra day at least. My little sister came back in town to like spend the day with Lola. Bitch, I just like it's just crazy how Lola's 17 and Jaden is 20. Like that's most of Jaden's life, so that just baffles me. Like she was old as fuck. But on her last day, we didn't really do much, which is okay because she was like the most easiest dog ever. Like she just wanted to sleep all day. That's it. Like but we took her to the park and she just stood in the grass. We also took her to say bye to my mom and my older sister and my nieces, and she was just in bed the last few days, which I feel like maybe she knew it was time as well, but she slept all the time anyway, so it's just like I don't know. I always showed love to her throughout my life, but with her during her last days, it was just like Velcro, me and her. Like I slept on the floor with her and cried in her face like a loser. As for the procedure, I feel like the days leading up to it were worse than the euthanization. Or maybe I just underreacted. But yeah, I had to keep it together for my father's sake because he had to go to work literally right after. He's better than me. Y'all would not see me. I just had to put my old at my 17 I just had to put my 17-year-old dog down and you expect me to clock in? Fuck you. I didn't want to be in the room at first because I wasn't in the room the with our other dog when it was his time to go. Like I feel like that would have been scary, but a friend had told me, she had suggested that I should be with her. And this friend had gone through the same process a couple months ago, so I'm like, I'll listen to you for sure. And they did two shots. The first shot was to make her sleepy, and the second one was the. I hate how I'm talking about it like that, but that's just. I'm not gonna break down and cry right now. Like I have to add some humor in it. I am so sorry. I think the first shot was like the worst one because she was. It's painful for her. Like ouch. It was just sad. Like watching her getting weaker, and she was probably scared, but I'm glad I could be with her so she didn't feel alone. I don't know how she felt. It just sucks because I feel like she was just alone and in pain most of the time because like with us at work and school, she would just have to wait on us to come back home, and I don't know, like it's just I don't know how she felt. She's a dog. And it was also weird. It's still weird having to readjust because she was a part of our routine. She would get up the same time as us to eat and go pee. She was another heartbeat in the house. Like it's just so crazy. Like I can't believe that happened. There were times where I like stared at her and like realized like I'll be a wreck when it's time for you to go. Like I'll be so tore up. And there would be times where she would sleep so fucking hard I had to stare at her and make sure that her little ass was still breathing. But it's just sad that my life has to go on. Like I feel like I'm moving on too quickly. I don't know. Like I feel like I'm not as hurt as I thought I would be. My life has to go on sadly. She didn't pay bills. So, even though she slept like she did. But I genuinely thought she would live forever. Like 17 years? Like, girl, you are immortal at this point. And I was hoping she would go on her own time, but it would be kind of selfish for me to like keep her miserable and in pain and suffering. And we also, with us being gone from work most of the day and her being by herself and having these issues, we could have came home to something even more tragic because bad legs and stairs and her missing them from time to time. I don't know. Yeah, I also had called another friend later that day and I just broke down crying because not only was I grieving her, bitch, I was grieving the first dog too. It's just like it's just sad. Like, I was just talking about the process and how the first shot that they gave her really hurt me. Like, it hurt to see. This was my first time crying in front of this friend too, so I'm like all types of fucked up. Yeah, I'm glad I had people to talk to. Like, when I posted the news that we had to put Lola down, ooh, I hate that. When I posted the news that we had to put Lola to sleep, everybody was just sending like kind messages and letting me know that they were here for me, and I decided to utilize that. Sorry, call me whenever you need. Bet. But yeah, a couple days after that, I stayed with my sister for like 3 days. We went to a concert. We saw the Michael movie. That shit is so fucking good. We saw the Michael movie. We hung out, and yeah, it was the most fun I had in a while. And I kept telling her like I am having a great time. Like I needed this so bad. Yeah, I'm just glad I'm accepting love and comfort instead of isolating myself like I always do. But yeah, I also just realized that I need people more than ever now. Overall, grief is a weird thing. And it's fucked up how it's a repeated process through life. Like, I gotta deal with this again and again and again and again and again. Lola tore the city up with this one for sure. It's not gonna be the same without her. Like, I don't know, that was a real staple in my life. Everybody knew that. Everybody knew that was my dog. I don't think I'm having a pet for a while. Guess who didn't cry during the episode? Oh shit. I also chose not to keep, it's so smoky in here. I lit an incense and it's smoky. Um, I also chose not to keep her ashes because I felt like that would be too much. And we have the ashes of our first dog, and he just sits in the garage. Like, his box has dust on it. So it's just like, I don't want to do that to her. But what I did do is I have her scarf from when she got her hair cut, and the groomer she always puts like a cute little scarf around her neck. So I have that, and I cut off 2 locks of her hair before she got her haircut. And we're waiting on her paw print. We got the paw print. So we're waiting on that, and then after I get that, I'm gonna find a box to put it in. And I'm gonna use this picture in it because that's my favorite picture of her. But yeah, thank you again to everybody who sent kind messages. Um, yeah, and I'll just continue to get better day by day. And yeah, long live Lola.